Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the 3rd day of July. I want to remind you that Sunday, 3rd of July, 2011, is the second day of a 2-day Rosh Chodesh. Saturday night and Sunday marks the first day of the month of Tammuz. Shabbos was the last day of the month of Sivan. Correct. Okay, now here's your halacha for today. On Shabbos, we have taught you that you're not allowed to select things like the black watermelon pits out of the watermelon, and we gave you a whole bunch of guidelines on that. Let's just say them over real quickly. We told you that you're only allowed to select things out if you're doing them miyad for something that's happening immediate, and you're doing it by hand, and you're doing it taking the good out of the bad. That's when it's permissible. So let's say, and remember, by the way, one more thing, this not only applies to food, it could even apply to things like socks in a drawer. When you're selecting the bad from the good, that would be a no-no. So here we go. Today's thing. What if you're setting the cutlery at the Shabbos table? You have a whole mumble jumble of cutlery in your hand, and you go, okay, I'm running around putting a fork at each plate right now, and you go, knife, spoon. So that's selecting out the bad from the good, which you're not allowed to do. So here's the best way that you should do this to make sure that you have no trouble at all. If they're all unmixed, that's going to be the best way to do it. And that would be like, let's say, in your organizer, if they all are organized, you just take a batch of spoons and you go spoon, 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 all around the table. You didn't do anything wrong. You had a stack of spoons. You put out spoons. Same thing with the forks. You put out fork, 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 all around the table, and that's not going to be a problem. If you took them out of the organizer, jumbled them into your hand and carried them to the Shabbos table, I don't know why you would want to do that, but if you did, then you just gave yourself some trouble because now they became a mixture again, and you're going to be unmixing the mixture, which you're not allowed to do on Shabbos, so don't do it that way. By the way, if you ever do have a mixture of things and you want some things out of there, one way to solve this, I'm not kidding around, is to just take the cutlery and scatter it across the table so that it's all unmixed. And now that it's all unmixed, you could say, I need a fork. There's one, and you pick it out of the unmixed mixture. Seriously, no kidding around. You are allowed to do that if necessary, because you're just not allowed to select out things from mixtures. If they are unmixed, and you are allowed to cause them to become unmixed by just tossing them, you didn't do any selecting, and they're all spread out far apart, then you just pick out the forks you need. That's what you would do if they got all mixed together. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.